Eden Falls by Cynthia Lee, published by Gondol Press, 2019. She will return to the room that has housed so many dead women. Reluctant newlywed Celestine has been abandoned by her rich husband. Lord Grimshaw has had 4, or maybe 5, wives before they have all died, disappearing within the great dark house that is itself a living thing. Celestine is forbidden entrance to the West Wing, specifically its night gardens. But Celestine knows things girls her age are not supposed to know. Can she penetrate the secret within Eden Falls before it's too late? In one of my earlier reviews, I addressed the book Bad Alice, and in that review I stated that after that one read, Cynthia Lee quickly shot up to one of my favorite writers of all time. The imagination and imagery she put into that book left my dark and strange mind feeling like a kid at Christmas. After reading her short story Eden Falls, I must say that Miss Lee is strongly holding on to that spot as one of my go-to writers. Eden Falls takes place around London. An exact time frame isn't mentioned, but based on the use of carriages and the mention of plagues, it could be anywhere from the Stuart era to Victorian era England. Celestine is a plain, quiet, bookish daughter of a wealthy soap and perfume maker in London. After trying for quite some time, her father finally arranges a marriage for Celestine to a nobleman, Lord Grimshaw. He's a strange, solitary man that stays away from his estate, Eden Falls, most of the time, and this suits Celestine just fine. She's not one to take to emotions or men anyway. She's more interested in the famed yet rarely seen gardens of Eden Falls and the legends behind the deaths of Lord Grimshaw's previous wives. As the story unravels, we find out that Lord Grimshaw's mother commissioned the fabled gardens of Eden Falls and began collecting any and all strange, rare, and even poisonous plants there before she just suddenly disappears. Celestine is not your typical wife that Lord Grimshaw is used to, though. She carries with her some strange, almost esoteric knowledge from her collection of rare books, and it becomes obvious pretty quick that Celestine has some ulterior motives in going into this marriage so willingly. That's pretty much all I can say without spoiling anything else. Being a short story, I was able to read this in a single sitting of about an hour or less, but when I was done, it didn't sit with me like a short story. It felt more like a full-length novel. The story itself is a slow burn, laying along puzzle pieces that all slam together in the right spots at an ending that I'm already starting to recognize to be Miss Lee's imaginative trademark. It left me in awe of her imagery and wondering what the writer's nightmares must be like. Rest assured, you'll see much more from Cynthia Lee's work reviewed on this channel. I'm trying to space it out amongst other reads so I don't turn into a Cynthia Lee fan page, but I am excited to circle back around to this writer soon. I've never read a short story before that left a satisfying feel of a full-length novel, and with Miss Lee's catalog mixed with novels and short stories, I'm sure there are some more great gems waiting for me to get to. Until then, I strongly suggest Eden Falls, and if you want to take a longer piece of work, Bad Alice. I'll keep you filled in on more of Cynthia Lee's works as I go through them. Until then, find yourself a good book and enjoy a break from reality.